What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Fresh. You did coming at you with another video, and in today's video, we are talking about filling in the gaps. As always, man, I'm so glad that you guys waking up with us, man. We did a 30-day challenge to get started with this thing, and it kicked off really well. I got a lot of people, waking up, doing something for their business. So I am going to be giving some morning motivation to you guys by way of actual information. Okay, so I am going to be moving into this new series. It's still morning motivation, so we still got a motivational piece, but we also have the actual business piece, because in our group, pressure washing business building, the question safe zone, we are building business building. So I would like to expand on that and start to give us some business building principles, as well as the motivation behind those things. Okay, guys. So I just want you to just get ready for this series, man, and still continue to wake up early and still continue to get on your grind. And let's go 120. Let's go 120 on everybody. All right. And remember, we're going to ready to turn the notch. Turn the notch. That's our thing. Turn the notch. All right. Are you turning the notch? Let's turn the notch, okay? All right. So if it's the first time watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you never miss an upload. And if this is more than your first time, if you're a returner, please still like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you never miss an upload. All right. And if you're watching me on Facebook, make sure that you like and that you comment and that you share this video with everyone you know. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and share the video. Share it with everybody, man. So, because sharing is caring, and great people share great information. That makes you a good friend, right? All right, guys. So today we're going to be talking about filling in the gaps. So how do you fill in the gaps? Okay. So the first thing, yesterday we were talking about the mindset change. Okay. So you have to change your mindset. You have to get rid of fear. You got to go take this thing head on. And once you shift your mindset and you decide for yourself, hey, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, even if it's just making the decision to, I'm going full time on a certain date and time, do me a favor, write down that date, write down that time, write down that, the date and the time, the month, day, the year, and the time that you're going to do it. Okay. And if you do that and you get serious about it, I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to do it before that date. So, getting that courage and destroying fear and getting over the fear will bring you to a point to where you can go to the next level, which is, finally becoming the entrepreneur full time. And but before we get there, I implore you to start learning how to fill in the gaps. And what do I mean by filling in the gaps? Well, filling in the gaps meaning that you are finding the holes in the industry where you can service your customer base. Okay, so what are you talking about, Derek? So everybody in the pressure washing industry, pretty much knows how to do house washes. They're house washing. They a lot of guys can do gutters. A lot of guys do roof washes. So all of these services that these people create, or that they do, where that most everybody does, right? All of these services that most everybody does are these pretty much cookie cutter services that pretty much everybody will do. So that we have to think about, where are the gaps? Where can we service the people that most everybody is not servicing? Okay. So one of the gaps that I think that I filled, at least for me, is the window cleaning gap. Okay. So a lot of guys do pressure washing, and there are a lot of guys out there that do window cleaning as well, but it's not as many as you might think. So picking up that skill of window cleaning allowed me to get into a gap as to where some of the guys in my area will now call me to do windows because either they don't like doing them or they don't do them. And then, we profit share off of those, or I pay a percentage or, a finder's fee for those jobs to those guys. So, I can pick up easily pick up a good $2,000 a month just doing window cleaning. So that was a gap that I filled. Okay. Now there's other gaps that you can fill. So there's always going to be gaps that you can fill, guys. It's always going to be gaps that you can fill. So you need to just sit down, look at the industry, think about where you can service the people. Okay. Now don't always just think about servicing customers by way of, by way of just a service. Like, okay, so well, everybody else is doing pressure washing and all of this, so I'm just going to do dumpster pad cleaning. Okay, dumpster pad cleaning is a great gap to fill. Okay, not a lot of people do it. It's starting to become really popular right now, so that's a gap that you can fill in your industry. But think about how you can service the actual pressure washing industry. Okay, maybe you have a distributor that that can distribute some product. So maybe come up with a product that you can distribute. Here's a gap, and I know people are gonna be like, Derek, what are you doing? Why are you giving these people these ideas and not doing it your own? Because I want to help everybody. I want to help people. There's a huge gap right now where there is a need for those shirts, those sublimated shirts, those non-bleach sublimated shirts that everybody gets from FinPrint, that takes 3 or 4 months to get to you, and they cost probably, you're not going to go to FinPrint and spend under $200, even if you're just getting one shirt, with the shipping cost and all of that stuff and the setup fees and everything like that. So if you can stomach the initial investment for the machine, I think I looked it up, it was around 10 grand. And I'm pretty sure there's more to it than just the machine. I'm pretty sure there's ink and shirts and all this other stuff that you probably need to do. If you can stomach that investment, man, there's a huge gap that you can fill right there where you'll, immediately be successful day one. So, that's the type of gaps I'm talking about filling. Fill those gaps that people don't think about. That is going to be one of those things that can set you apart. It's one of those things that can get you moving forward. And man, it really can like give you pretty much a turnkey business if you can fill in the gap where people are just in need. Okay, so that's just one of the great things about developing products or developing businesses is trying to have a business that can fill a need. And if you can fill a need, you can fulfill a need, and you can touch on pain points, man. Those things right there will can get you moving in the right direction very, 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 very quickly. Okay. All right. So filling in the gaps there. All right. So another thing that I want to do, I want to leave you with before we end in this, and I'll probably do some more information on this in another video. I want you to look up, just Google the DISC assessment, DISC, DISC assessment. That DISC assessment will tell you a lot about yourself, a lot about people around you, if the other people in your business take the assessment. But if you take that assessment, you learn a lot about yourself, and you'll learn about how you work and what your strengths are. And if you take that DISC assessment, DISC, you'll definitely have some insight, and that can help you with your business planning, and knowing where your strengths and weaknesses are, so that you can fill those gaps. Okay. So man, today was all about that, man. Filling in the gaps, guys. You can do this. You can do this, guys, and I promise you, if you find a way to fill in the gaps, guys, you will definitely explode right now. Okay, if you're one of those people who needs something right now, if you're in working a job, and you want to go full time, and you just want to make sure that you are gaining enough income where it'll be enough for you to survive if you quit your job. That's still living in fear. We don't want to live in fear, but some people need that assurance. But finding a way to fill in the gap, man, would be that thing that's going to help you. And you just test it out. You test it out, you put it out there, and you see what I'm telling you is true. You'll see what I'm telling you is true. So this is business building, guys. If you're not in the group, go ahead and look in the links below. There'll be a link for the free group, the Pressure Washing Business Building Question Safe Zone. So this is like the second video in the series of us actually business building. Okay, so we're going to really get into some really good information here. The morning motivation will stay. I think the thumbnail might change, though. I think I might change the thumbnail so that it'll be more conducive to what we're going to be talking about each day. So I want you guys to stay tuned, man. Keep coming back, keep showing up, because we're going to get this information, and I'm only going to give it to the people who show up early in the morning. All right. Of course, the playbacks will be there, and you can play it back whenever, but the people who get up, they can study early in the morning, get these principles, and put them in place during the day. All right. So, man, this is going to be a lot of wealth of knowledge. So it's going to be like business principles. It's going to be, motivation, and it'll be, some guidance as far as marketing and getting your business set up and things like that. So guys, it's going to be great. So I implore you to stay tuned. I see you guys out here right now on this live stream, man. I appreciate you waking up early with us and getting it in, man. If I can touch just one person and get them on the road to where they need to be, then I am happy. I am, overjoyed if we can just help one person. So I don't care if it's 100 people up here watching me or if it's one person up here watching me. We're gonna do this thing, and we're gonna make sure that we turn the notch. So make sure every day that you get up that we turn in that notch. Turn it one notch, one more notch. Turn the notch, guys. Turn the notch. Let's go 120. Turn the notch. Give everything you got. If you don't give everything, if you're not here to give everything you got, then stop doing it and get a full-time job and start working. All right. And then give everything you got to the job and then make somebody else rich. Or you can turn the notch, give everything you got to yourself, and then blow up. Okay. Blow yourself up. Stop blowing everybody else up. Blow yourself up. Turn the notch. Give it everything you got in your business. Give it everything you got. All right. And then let's go get this money. All right. I'm Mr. Fresh. You dig, man? Be motivated this morning. Turn the notch. Turn the notch. Turn the notch. Let's go. All right. I'm Mr. Fresh, guys. I'll see you